The Postal Corporation of Kenya workers have vowed to go on strike on Friday this week if they are not paid their outstanding 3-month salaries. Central Organization of Trade Unions Deputy Secretary General Benson Okwaro has faulted the management for neglecting the plight of workers. This even as he called on the president to dissolve the board of directors and appoint a new chief executive officer at the corporation.
The Postal Corporation of Kenya workers have vowed to down their tolls effective on 15th of this month if they are not paid their dues for the month of April, May and June, accruing to 131 million shillings. Led by the Central Organization of Trade Union Deputy Secretary General Benson Okwaro, Postal Corporation of Kenya workers say it will not be business as usual at the corporation if their dues for the months of April, May and June are not paid by Friday this week.
We are not going to have an organization which is running a football club and they spend money to run the football club and yet they say they don't have money to pay members of staff. We have a board which sits almost 2-3 times every month against the rules of Mungoso, and yet they tell us they don't have money. I am asking the PMG that if it was a gentleman, he would by yesterday.
Okwaro has further demanded that the corporation pays workers the July salary by 31st of this month.
The management of Postal Corporation of Kenya and by extension the board of this organization appear not to care. It's a shame to this organization that you preside over an institution which does not get salary and yet he goes around picking salary. I have information that even as I talk today, they are organizing to get money from the Postal Corporation of Kenya for personal gains. These are people who should have gone to jail by now as I talk.
Okwaro lauded workers who have continued with their work at the corporation despite not receiving their dues.
Tumeteseka sana kama wafanyikazi wa posta. Ukienda hata katika banks loan, ukienda kwa SACCOS huwezi kupewa loan. Majina wafanyikazi wa posta iko katika CRB.
It is time that the management styles up and the CEO of this corporation, if he is inept and is unable to really manage the organization, it is high time that he quits so that he can give an opportunity to someone who is pro-business and will also be human-minded.
As much as we know, Postal Corporation of Kenya, being a courier services, was not affected by the COVID because communications sector, the courier sector had a lot of business. But because of poor management and less of guidance by the board of directors, they were not even able to do the business. As you can recall, the Matatu people were in a position to do even more business than Postal Corporation of Kenya.
Timothy Kipnoso for Lunchtime News.